Hello, my name's Jason and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. I'm just putting myself some colours out. Got some, using these Finity acrylics. They're the old artist quality paints from Winsor and Newton. They have an artist range now that's similar. I think it's an improved recipe. But I'm just putting some colours out for myself. So I've got some yellow and some crimson. And we're going to have a go at these candles. I'm just going to do 2 candles. I'm not going to do 4 candles. We don't want to do 4. Because if we do 4 candles, then we're heading to summer. And I'm not quite there yet. I'll do some gardening tools another time. But for now, we'll just do these. It's bad joke day. Okay, so what are we doing? Let's get a bit of water on this brush. Just a little bit of water. A little bit of this white. I've actually got a little bit of red on the brush already. So, here we go. I'm going to draw the candles in on this canvas that's been partly gessoed. It was gessoed and I was messing about on it, and I need to do this a bit wider, about there. Do a big version of this, like that, something like that, down like there, and the flame is going to be like there. Something like that. And then a bit more water in the colour. And then here we have the other candle. I like this flame on this candle. And something like that. And that sort of goes behind that. And then there's the flame. Sort of like that, and then that can go off there. So that's the basic idea with this picture. Pretty easy really, pretty simple. So I'm going to mix and match a little bit because I'm going to use some of this burnt umber in with my Finity acrylics. I might have to try the new version of acrylics because I've not actually tried them. See what they're like, see if I like them. So we're just creating a dark colour first. So what I like to do when I paint generally, I'll pretty much always do it now when I think about it. I try and look for my darks and then I like to do the beautiful little highlights. I love doing the highlights. The highlights are so much fun. And especially with a candle, because if I'm painting a candle, the highlights are going to be great. They're going to be amazing. So let's put some of this colour in here. There. Give it more colour on the brush. Got a circle bit there. Okay. And this goes down. I'm going to pick up some more black. Just go in that. It goes into a dark. And there's a bit of a area there, isn't there? I can actually use 2 sides of the brush. So I've got some light colour on one side and dark on the other. So we've got this sort of layer of wax where it started to mount up a bit. Some more of this dark colour. Sort of just blending that away a little bit. Okay, just sit back, have a look. I can use some of this dark as well to go down here. And that bit there. Need a bit more colour actually, so I don't lose that shape. A bit more of the black. Okay, I like it, I like it. Okay, just sitting back, having a look. You know, I say that all the time. Unfortunately, I haven't got my t-shirt on today. I guess after a few days you have to put it in the wash. But if you're interested, there's a link in the description. So let's make some more of this colour. A bit more of this colour. And boom, boom. Oof. Oops. That colour's so bright, that orange is so warm. It's hot. It's hot, let's cool it down with some red. Yeah, it made me lose my brush. Okay. I like that. I like the way it's coming together. See, this is just the beginning, isn't it? This is just building it up. Get it going, get things started. Need some dark in here. I remember when I first started painting, I've probably said this a million times, but I never knew where to start. It rattled my brain for ages, and I mean it really did. I got to the point of just buying every art book I could get my hand on and reading tons of different ways people did paintings, and I was like, well, how do you actually do it? How do you start? I don't get it. How come they're doing it this way, they're doing it that way? Which way should I do it? And I found it so frustrating, because it's one of those things that there's no precise way. There's no way you should do your paintings in acrylics, oils, watercolours. I mean, that's the first thing, what medium we're going to use. What I know from my experience from talking to people that run galleries and things is an oil painting is more valuable than an acrylic painting, and so, and then you got to think, well, is it likely going to be in a museum situation? Not museum, gallery situation. Is the medium going to affect your work? Is that thought that I just said going to affect your work? Well, if people prefer to be paying more for oil paintings, then maybe I should use oils. If people, but then you'll go in a gallery and you'll see acrylic paintings priced up for hundreds, thousands, and then you have to ask that question of, well, how come that's priced at that? if that's true, how come they're selling theirs for that amount? Yeah, it's all very confusing, isn't it? Anyway, why am I even talking about this? I should be talking about painting. Soft brush. Using the soft brush. The reason I use the soft brush, it just smooths it all down a bit. Smooths out the beginning. So this is the beginning. And I like to have the beginning smooth, a smooth base to work from. A smooth base. So let's carry on, let's carry on. Carry on relaxed, enjoying ourselves. And we're looking at this shape. This nice shape here, this way it goes round like that and then down. I like that shape. I really do. And then this shape as well, I like this. So it goes around and around there, and then it goes around there. Love it. Love that shape as well. Yeah, like that, like that. Really nice shape. And then round, round like that. Let's just do that bit there, get some dark colour, go around that. Get some dark in there, that's alright, do some dark in. Yeah, yeah. Liking that, liking it. So I've decided not to put any paint fluid retarder in my paint yet, because I kind of like it when it's almost drying. And I kind of want this to dry quickish anyway, so then when I start painting on top it'll be alright to throw the paint on the top. Okay, so I think that's quite good. Put my brush in some water. Just noticed a couple of my brushes have got like massive blobs of blue acrylic on it, and I didn't notice. So give that brush a quick wipe. Good job it's acrylic and not oil. So I had a big blob of oil on that brush. When it's dried, then probably have to get out the oven cleaner to clean it. Alright, let's get some of this black. So, Ivory Black, Ivory Black. I'm thinking the background needs darkening, so we'll use some of this Ivory Black. Yeah, with another brush now. Using another brush. I'm going to just darken this. See, while we're adding this darkness, what will be happening is the other bit will be drying. Which is good, isn't it? It's good for us. Because I want it to be a little bit dry. In fact, I can go over this plane, still be able to see it a little bit. A little bit more black. That's better. Sit back, have a look. I'm liking the way it's looking. You can see it's coming on nicely. Well, I can. Or am I deluded? Let's get some dark at the base. Yeah, okay. There's our soft brush. Just softly go over that. And over this. Softly, 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 softly. And that'll smooth it all out, basically. Yeah. Let's just go over that bit. Softly, softly, softly. Yeah. Okay. Now then, let's sit back a little bit, have a look at the picture. What can we work on now while that's drying a little bit? So I think we can do some more on the candle. Just wipe this brush clean. Just using a paper towel, just a bit of paper towel. Give it a wipe. Okay, now we're on to like another level of this picture. Let's get some of this yellow and crimson. Get a nice colour. It's quite a strong colour now. Oh, look at that! You put that up there. Oof, too bright. Good job I checked it. Put some burnt umber in that. Burnt umber. Let's have a look at that now. I don't mind that too much. So start putting in some of these highlights. We make our little decisions as we're doing it. How we want the light to hit. How bright we want it. Brighter here. Start using brush strokes a little bit as well, just to create shape, create that sort of circle where the candle's going around there. Just sit back, having a look. The light would hit this side there as well. So there's something else I can do is I can pick up a bit more colour. So I've got quite a lot of colour on the brush now. I can be very light with it. Just let some of it come off. Areas that I want a bit more of a highlight, I can let it just fall off softly. Grab a little bit of light, a bit of this white and yellow. See that bit of light there? Makes all the difference. Right, we need to think about this black area. So what we'll do is we'll wait for it to dry and then we'll carry on. So I'll be back in a cup of tea time. I mean, time to have a cup of tea, and we'll be back in a minute. Okay, the painting has dried. I had a cup of tea, so I'm feeling good, feeling happy, feeling ready to carry on. So what we need to do, I've turned the light off. This candle should be able to light that area up. No, I noticed the light was a bit too bright on the painting, so I turned it off. So anyway, let's create a nice light colour for the flame. And it was that colour, wasn't it? It was more to the yellow. Yeah, that's about right. As long as we get it about right. So, here goes. So the flame is here. So we've actually got a bit of an orangey colour first, haven't we? Let's make it yellow and red. Yellow and red. What is it? An orangey. Yellow, red and orangey. No, not quite. A bit of an umber in there. It's close. A bit too bright. Okay, it's more like that. Then we need black. Need a brush. Where's this brush? Need some black. Because we need to create the wick. So the wick is here. Not sure if I like that shape. Let's get rid of that. Let's get some black again. The wick is like that. Yeah, like that. And then on the end of it, oh actually, while we're at it, I can't really see that one. You have to put that light on, just so I can see it. Okay. And the wick here is sort of there. And then the a red dot on the end, isn't there? A hot dot. I like that colour. A bit more red. Yeah, something like that. Sort of an orangey red burning colour. Like that. And on there, like that. Okay. That'll do. Let's use this colour then. So we've got this, it's sort of around that. like there. And then a nice and bright light. Just coming off it. You don't realise how many brushes you need to do this effect. Okay, and I want it to go into a nice fine, something like that. How does that look? Not quite right because it's not coming over this side much. There we go. And now it looks like it needs yellow, so let's get some yellow. Bit of the white, you got the light colour. It needs something in there. And that bit, and then it needs some of this in that bit. How's that look? It's closer. Needs a bit more of this. Yeah, and a bit more of the yellow. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. Now I want some of the crimsony orangey. I want to get that outside edge there. A little bit of a glow around it. Okay. Yeah, something like that. That's not too bad actually. I think that'll do for that one. And the other one, we need to do something similar. It's got more of the orange around that one, hasn't it? So let's use this fine brush and have a go at that. Some orange it goes, sort of. Oh. Let's get that colour back. I went a bit too light. It's more orangey. Like there, and then there, and then around like that. Yeah, and use the other brush, get some of the light colour. Should I use the smaller brush? Well, I can put some of it in, it sort of goes across like that. Yeah, I think we need a smaller brush to do the rest. Just wash this brush. Wipe it on a bit of paper. Wipe it on a bit of paper. Go into this colour. this together. We need a bit more yellow in it as well. So that's some of this yellow and orangey colour. Let's bring this together here. It's a touch too much yellow, but should be able to make that blend a little bit. Just sit back, have a look. Not too bad, not too bad. I just need to bring this flame down into there. Down into there. Okay. Yeah, quite like that. Need to wash the brush again. Wash the brush, get a little bit of this orangey colour. And let's put in a glow on the outside here. Bit of a glow there, and on there as well. Okay. Just using a bit of water just to allow that to soften a bit there. Get a bit more light and yeah, I quite like that. Feels like it needs a bit of yellow in amongst it here. I think we'll pause there because we're getting a bit carried away with that one. Okay, here we go. Let us move on to the candle. Now I'm quite liking the way the candle's looking, but I need to highlight areas. So let's get some more of this orangey colour. Let's start thinking if the light is going to hit here, it probably will. It's going to hit on here as well. And there. And there. And here on this side it's probably hit a little bit. Just put a little bit of colour there. Some of this red. A bit more colour in there. Okay. the colour, get it a bit more the orangey colour. Okay, maybe a little bit of light is sort of hitting that there. And this candle bit there, here and here. Here. Get a bit of the light colour go down that, and a little bit on there. There's a few light areas. A bit of yellow. Yellow in the light here. Just to warm it up so it's not so just sit back, have a look. Quite liking the way it's coming out actually. There's little bits where it's catching light. Okay, just sitting back having a look again, seeing where we got to. I feel like we could pick some more colour up. More of the brown. I feel like we could bring that down a little bit. I kind of feel like I could build this candle up a bit. Let's have a look. See what happens if I do this. Just change things on the fly. I think a bit darker on this side. Gets a little bit lighter on this side. Something like that. How's that looking? Yeah, it's interesting. Now I want to create the separation. of colour. Just for this bit. Just have a look at that, just sitting back a bit. Sitting back, having a look. So we've got this light along there. Got these light areas there. That one can be dulled a little bit. Where is it, that one? Okay. Yeah, I think that shows you how to do a couple of candles. Have fun with it. Play with it a little bit like I've been doing. Just messing around a little bit, seeing what things happen. What happens when you do certain things, and make changes and see if you like it or not. I'm looking at it and I do kind of like it, what I've done, but I also feel like maybe I've gone a bit too bright over here. It should still be a little bit dark, so just grab some more with the black. And go back to being a bit darker, especially like underneath, just underneath these areas. And here, I want to go a bit darker as well. And I can bring this back down here. Goes. Yeah, just sit back, have a look. I think that's all I want to do on this one. Maybe I'll put a little bit of the old smoke in there. On this one as well. Yeah, I think that'll do though. This painting, I think we're about done here. You know what I'm like though, I could carry on. And on and on and on and on. And do about 10 pictures all in one go. But you get to a point where you've got to say, well, let's put the brush down and accept what we've got. So I think we'll do that now. So thanks very much for watching this one, this little painting. It's a lot of fun for me to do. Trying out things and even doing things that didn't quite work. Just trying it out though, being experimental, which is what I do a lot. But yeah. So thanks so much for watching this episode, and I'll see you in another episode. Don't forget to check out the links in the description for my Facebook, Patreon, or my t-shirts. And thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.